This is a quote from a certain person that said they're going to lead a movement to get rid of mail-in ballots. And while we're at it, we're going to get rid of these highly inaccurate and expensive, seriously controversial voting machines. There's two distinctions or two types of systems that we're actually talking about. Electronic voting machines, these are what's used to cast your votes. These are very popular in Nevada and some other states that use almost specifically these types of systems. There's only 18 to 23% of the votes cast in the 24 election were cast by voting machines. And there's two types that we're going to talk about. And those are the DREs, which is what's used in Nevada, is like machines you go up to and you vote. It's almost like a touchscreen. And then they have a little paper trail that gets printed out, but it doesn't get scanned by anything. The vote gets sent off digitally. There's the other half, which is what's used pretty aggressively in Pennsylvania and these other places. These are ballot marking devices. And these are pretty common in the places that you do use these types of machines, where you'll go and you'll choose how you vote. It prints out a ballot, and then you go and that ballot gets scanned. So these are two different types of systems. 75 to 80% of the votes that were cast in 2024 were not cast on any of these systems. I think that's what's interesting, is if we're worried about these systems being compromised, that's not our concern. Our concern is not with these systems because this is so little of the vote. What we're concerned about, what the Election Truth Alliance is concerned about, is we are concerned about these systems. And these are the tabulation machines. Nearly 100% of the votes that were cast in 24 were counted by some type of system like this. We don't do hand counting in a majority of our places. Very few precincts in very few counties in the US do any type of hand counting. And here's what's important, is we have started asking questions about these systems. Are they connected to the internet? Are there any vulnerabilities? And who runs and maintains these systems? And we're starting to find that some of the major systems used in the US that span 70% of the US. And as I said, nearly 100% of votes are cast by these systems, are counted, sorry. Nearly 100% of votes are counted by these types of machines.